From Hasbro, Takara Tomy, and the Transformers Studio series, this is the Core Class Arcee from Rise of the Beasts. Yeah, Arcee, one of my absolute favorite Transformers, and I saw this on sale, so I figured why not pick up a tiny Arcee. I haven't watched Rise of the Beasts. Some people tell me that it's alright, other people tell me it's terrible. In any case, I'm probably never going to watch it, but hey, at least Arcee finally got into the movies for longer than a few seconds. Good on you, girl. Oh, Arcee. A few years ago, back in 2007, Michael Bay just randomly said, "You be a motorcycle," and then you didn't even get to be in the movie. And ever since then, you've been one of the motorcycle bots. Don't get me wrong, I like a lot of Arcees that turn to motorcycles, but it just doesn't really work for me because the motorcycle is a very hard vehicle mode to work with for a robot. There's been some great figures over the years, don't get me wrong, I'm looking at the Prime Arcees, but I do wish that we could go back to Arcee being a car. I mean, hey, Skybound, turn Arcee into a Lamborghini. That's a great vehicle mode for Arcee. But yeah, no, the figure itself is actually pretty solid for core class. So, looking at it, you have a ball joint at the head, you have a up and down at the shoulder, as well as a ball joint in the shoulder itself, ball joint at the elbow, a little bit of a waist, doop, 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 universal, or actually ball joint down here at the hip, and then a very interesting knee, so it can go down, and through the transformation it can go up, so you can use that if you want to. You do have a little bit of kibble, so we have the front of the motorcycle and the wheels, they bounce into each other, and overall, like, the figure I think looks fine, but I do wish that you could do a little bit more with it, you know? But that's just the realities of the core class. Alongside that, I'm not going to knock how this figure looks. I really love the color scheme and the paint. I think this is a great Arcee. It's just, again, I kind of wish it was a little bit larger. Articulation's solid, posing is good. We do have an accessory, that being a gun here, so we can put that into Arcee's hand, boop, using a 3mm port, and that doesn't really look like a gun. To me, that looks more like the radar gun that the police use to see if you're speeding. But, oh wow, it doesn't even fit in the handle that well. And the elbow just popped out. Oh, this might not be a good accessory at all, actually. Oh, lord. Okay, can I get that back in? Come on. There we go. The accessory is actually a bit of a nightmare, and it doesn't look good either. But hey, it's in the hand now. It's in the hand. I really hate that it sounds like I'm complaining about this figure. I'm not. For $10, I'm actually pretty happy with it. It's not one of my favorite Arcees ever or anything, but it is a good one. I like it a lot. Now, why don't we actually see how the vehicle mode feels? Color me impressed. Like, don't get me wrong, this can't stand up by itself, but this transformation was actually really, really good. It was almost all entirely the legs, but seeing how they kind of accordion and then stretch out, it was actually really fun. I liked this. The transformation is the best part about this figure, and I'm not a big transformation person. For me to say that, with a robot mode I already liked, and a vehicle mode that's fine, it's really, really good. It's the most fun I've ever had with an Arcee transformation, at least from Hasbro. Overall, this Arcee really surprised me. I'm not going to say it's a must-have, but if you're like me and you really like Arcee, or you enjoy the movie line, or even if you just want to spend a little bit of money and get something really nice, this is an ace little Transformer.